Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. Once again, I need to say that people still haven't learned to understand the things we say and everything we show. I'm just going to tell you one thing today: time is passing. The process is going at full speed. So, every action, every event will have a response, as fast as the moment of creating the event. And many people are not realizing this. They think they have a whole life, that they still have many years ahead of them to learn and to fix everything, or not. I'm going to continue living the way I am, and when I see that it's almost time, then I quickly switch from water to wine and I can get there. If it were that easy, we wouldn't have to come here to talk, teach, what for? All you had to do was snap your fingers and everything would happen. So, my brothers, the big question is, why so much irony? Why so much arrogance? And I'm just going to say one thing, to those who are beating their chest and saying to me, I'm going, whether you want it or not. It's your choice. That's all I'm going to answer you, the choice is yours. Take a good look at the size of your arrogance and the size of your arrogance, and everything has consequences. No, I will do nothing, neither I nor any being of light will retaliate against anything. Time brings back the energy that is released and it returns with the right destination to whoever sent it. So, don't waste your time confronting me, sending me messages, which will happen anyway, whether I want it or not. Do not waste your time. Put all your energy into actually getting going, everything is fine. Now the return will come, because nothing is going unnoticed, it never has. But now there is a small difference, things are coming back faster, much faster. So, I'm going to say to each one of you, every step, every movement that I make, I don't do it because I'm a tantrum child, I don't do it because I'm authoritarian, as many say, I don't do it because I want to do it. Behind my every move, there is always something to be learned, there is always something to be revealed. Whoever has a pure, honest, calm heart, sees far. Now, whoever takes the position that who is he to stop me from going, well done, you continue to make the wrong choices. The closing of the group was on my orders. Because some people really like to talk, don't they? They like to criticize others, they like to put their fingers in others' faces. And there are those, which is actually a large majority, who don't follow anything, don't watch anything, don't see anything, but when the time comes, so, how is everything? Why hasn't it started yet? Where is it? Where is it not? But, if it's not good, it's easier to come and ask someone else. I'm not going to waste my time listening, I'm going to ask. And that. Then, I ask you a question, if up front you are alone, what will you do with your life? Because everything depends on each other. So, my brothers, be careful with your attitudes. It seems that a few days without messages made you forget everything you learned, this worries me a lot. And no, don't think I'll go back, the journey of forgiveness will continue with strength. What had to be taught has already been taught, it is no longer possible for us to stay here repeating what has already been said so many times and which it seems like you are forgetting. They forgot everything, because the behavior was unacceptable. I find it interesting people who don't go, they have no intention of going, but they criticize everything, they put their fingers in everything, you have to put your opinion on everything. This stance is interesting, very interesting. Then, I ask a question, what is your intention? Create confusion? Bring problems to the group? Undermine the energy of peace within the group? Not difficult. Is very difficult. I'm going to say one important thing, my brothers, the cauldron is boiling. Make of this metaphor what you want, understand it however you want. And there's a pile on the edge of the cauldron, which fills your chest and says, I'm almost in the fifth dimension, but it's on the tip of the cauldron's edge, just a little push to make it fall. But, if you think it's complete, if you think it's ready, if you think it's perfect. So, Start looking at yourself. Start looking at your own attitudes, because they, today, are creating tomorrow. So, the actions taken today will reverberate tomorrow. And it could be that today you are on the edge of the cauldron and tomorrow, unfortunately, you are inside it. So, I have just one thing to tell you, each one's journey is theirs and each one chooses how to walk, whether along a path full of love, trying to remain intact, trying to do good, trying to act in the best way possible. Possible way, or that tortuous path full of stumbles. And why the stumbles? Because the gaze is outwards, it is not towards your path, it is looking at the other's path, it is looking in the direction of the other's path, so it's one stumble after the other. So, what happens? Every stumble you fall, and when you fall it takes a while to get up, and time is passing. So, this is the only message I will leave today, the walk is unique, it's yours. Don't criticize other people's progress. Don't criticize other people's taste. Don't criticize other people's way of being. Look at yourself in the mirror before talking about others. Look in the mirror, but have the courage to look. Ask for the divine presence to show you who you really are. What needs to change, where we need to improve, these have to be the concerns right now. Don't look at someone else and think they're weird, think everything is wrong with them, think their opinion is wrong. Haven't you learned this yet? Everyone always wants to think that what they think, what they like, what they do is better, more important and perfect, the rest is rubbish. Look at the ego. The egos here are very inflamed. The moment is for everyone to look at their own feet, to be able to see the path. Because it may happen that you are so absorbed by the other person's path, that you accidentally go out of your way, fall into a shortcut, and then that idea, that illusion, that desire for the fifth dimension, remembers that you said it was already there, only in the next one, and in this one you are out. Because you're worrying about someone else, not yourself. Some people really start to disappoint me, because there was a right path being followed, but suddenly things change. I get sad? I am. Do I get upset? I am. Because I wouldn't want my warriors to lose their way. I wouldn't want my warriors to stumble along the way. But if that's their choice, what to do? Anything. I can't do anything, it's each person's choice. Look at the world outside, it's not for each other, it's for the world. Look at what is happening around, beautiful things and not so beautiful things. Which one do you stick to? Which one do you believe the world is becoming? Ask yourself this question, because it is very important. You have to believe that there will be a new world, that victory is certain, but you have to believe. You have to fill your heart and believe. You have to fill your heart and move on. You need to fill your heart and emanate love, that's all. The rest will depend on each person's journey. How to get there will depend on the walk. So, think hard. Analyze. I said this the last time we met, I'm not worried about numbers. If you miss something, look elsewhere. It's your choice. Because the teachings are over here, now it's time to apply what was learned carefully, with love in your heart, with peace and confidence, nothing more. Now if some are going to get lost along the way, there's nothing I can do. It's a shame, but everyone makes their own choice. Everyone chooses the path they want. Know how to be patient and calm. It's not by putting anxiety on top of everything you solve, you haven't learned that yet. So, things need to be dramatic for them to happen, serious decisions need to be made for things to get on track. This is very sad, very sad. And I keep saying, whoever is uncomfortable, feel free. I don't worry about numbers. I want an army of one person, but one that is entirely with me. Part with me, part with my feet on the edge of the cauldron, I don't want that. Stay there then. It may be that, at some point, you realize the error and try to go back. Will there be time? I don't know. It's a risk that many will have to take. Take a good look at the path in front of you. Know how to look at the path and definitely learn to know how to wait and walk, that's all. It's simple. Is easy. A peaceful heart leads to a peaceful walk. A heart full of anxiety, full of nervousness never leads to a peaceful path, because it attracts everything that is bad. You forgot that. So, let everyone think effectively in which direction they are heading, which path they are choosing. And I, unfortunately, can't do anything about it. Just accept each other's decision.